Drawn to the unexplored recesses of the galaxy in pursuit of the Covenant, the crew of the Spirit of Fire discovered a Forerunner shield world. This mysterious Dyson sphere held a long-since dormant secret. Within its interior hung a fleet of Forerunner ships, a power so immense that their exploitation at the hands of the Covenant would most certainly spell the end of humanity. The Spirit of Fire's resident scientist, Professor Anders, had been captured by the Covenant, forced to activate the fleet on an elevated platform known as the Apex Site. Narrowly escaping, she quickly found herself on the interior surface of this artificial world, a surface which now surged with the parasite known as the Flood. Fortunately for Anders, Sergeant Forge and the Spirit's crew had tracked her to this location, stopping the Flood and quickly bringing her to safety.
You want to be rescued or not?
There, Captain Cutter and the Professor discussed the bitter reality of the Covenant's newly acquired Forerunner fleet. With no debate, they agreed that the only way to stop the Covenant would be to destroy the entire shield world and everything within it. Disengaging their slipspace drive, the Spirit's crew lowered it to the world's interior surface near the base of the Apex Site. They knew that in order to destroy the fleet, they would have to destroy the shield world as well, an act which could only be achieved by overloading their FTL drive near the installation's star. Pushing through the last vestiges of the Covenant infantry, Forge and the Spartan Red team led a charge to the Apex Site. Although the Covenant had been momentarily forced from their position, they were not without a fight. Quickly recovering, the Arbiter and the large contingent of elites assaulted the Apex Site, engaging Forge and the Spartans. After a brief but bloody battle, the Spartans emerged victorious. And despite Forge only narrowly defeating the Arbiter, he realized that the slipspace drive had been damaged in the process. It would now require a manual overload. Someone would have to stay behind.
Sir, it's already overheating. I'll have to separate the core and align them manually when they need to blow.
Son, I have a feeling before this is over, we'll need every last Spartan in the fight. I can do this. Report back to the ship.
Without hesitation, Forge chose himself for the task, ordering the Spartans back to the Spirit of Fire. As the drive overloaded, the Spirit of Fire sped toward the shield world's sun, using the star's expanding gravity well to slingshot their vessel out of the shield world as the entire superstructure collapsed around them. A short time later, Captain Cutter would order the Spirit of Fire survivors into cryosleep. Without an FTL, the ship would take years to return home. While the UNSC long held the crew of the Spirit of Fire as missing, they suddenly changed this designation to lost with all hands on February 10th, 2534. The reason for this change was never publicly disclosed, but remained aggressively contested among suspicious family members of the crew. The true fate of the Spirit of Fire, its captain and its crew, remains a mystery, even to this day.
Cortana, all I need to know is, did we lose them?
I think we both know the answer to that.
We made a blind jump. How did they...
Get here first? The Covenant ships have always been faster. As for tracking us all the way from Reach, at light speed my maneuvering options were limited.
We were running dark, yes?
Until we decelerated, no one could have missed the hole we tore in subspace. They were waiting for us on the far side of the planet.
So, where do we stand?
Our fighters are mopping up the last of their recon picket now, nothing serious. But I've isolated approach signatures for multiple CCS-class battle groups. Make it 3 capital ships per group. And in about 90 seconds, they'll be all over us.
Well, that's it then. Bring the ship back up to Combat Alert Alpha. I want everyone at their stations.
Everyone, sir?
Everyone. And Cortana. Let's give our old friends a warm welcome.
I've already begun.
Attention, all combat personnel. Please report to your action station. Fifth platoon, secure airlocks on deck 11. 14th platoon, rendezvous with 22nd Tactical at Bulkhead Charlie 14.
You heard the lady. Move like you got a purpose.
This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill.
Once again, it is our job to finish what the Flyboys started. We are leaving this ship platoon and engaging the Covenant on solid ground. When we meet the enemy, we will rip their skulls from their spines and toss them away, laughing. Am I right, Marines?
Sir, yes, sir!
Damn right I am. Now move it out! Double time!
Attention all personnel. We are re-engaging the enemy. External and internal contact imminent.
All you greenhorns who wanted to see Covenant up close, this is gonna be your lucky day.
Sir?
Right. Let's thaw him out.
Okay. Bringing low-level systems online. Cracking the case in 30 seconds. He's hot! Blowing the pins in 5.
This tube shows green. Cycle complete. Sorry for the quick thaw, Master Chief. Things are a little hectic right now. The disorientation should pass quickly.
Welcome back, sir. We'll have you battle-ready stat.
Chief, please look around the room. I need to get a calibration reading for your battlesuit's diagnostics. Good. Thank you, sir.
I'm bringing your health monitors online, sir.
Vital signs look normal. No freezer burn. Okay, sir. Go ahead and climb out of the cryo tube. I gave you a double dose of the wake-up stim. Take a quick walk around the cryo bay and join me at the optical diagnostic station when you're ready. Stand on the red square, please. I know the ordnance techs usually take care of your targeting sensors, but we're short of time, Chief. Just look at each of the flashing panels to target them. When you lock on, it'll change color. Okay, that looks good.
Sir, I'm getting some calibration errors. I'm going to invert your looking pitch, so you can see if you like it better that way. Try targeting the flashing lights again. Is that better, or should I switch it back? Okay, try looking up and down again, please. Do you want me to leave it like that, or switch it again? Okay, I'll leave the pitch normal, but if you want, you can change it yourself later. I'm ready for the energy shield test now.
Please follow me to the energy shield test station.
Fire teams, report to defensive positions Alpha through Sierra. Sensors show inbound Covenant boarding craft. Stand by to repel boarders.
Okay, bring his energy shields online, please.
All right. Shields read as fully charged.
Okay, sir. Bring them down to test the automatic recharge.
Recharging normally. We're showing green across the board.
Bridge to Cryo 2, this is Captain Key. Send the Master Chief to the bridge immediately.
Captain, we'll have to skip the weapons diagnostics
On the double, crewman.
Aye, aye, sir. The skipper seems jumpy. We'd better get moving. We'll find you weapons later.
Okay, I'll leave the self-diagnostics running at least. Oh god, they're trying to get through the door! Security! Intruders in Cryo 2! Please don't!
Sam! Sam! Come on, we've got to get the hell out of here. This way!
Alert, all hands. Boarding parties on port deck 4, 7, and 12. Baker Street, move to engage.
ASAP! Better follow me! Waiting for us, sir.
By order of Ecumen Council, proximity to Installation 04 is forbidden. Your continued presence will result in most unpleasant countermeasures. I must insist that you immediately change course and return to a minimum safe distance of 1 light year. This has served as your one and final warning. I have activated defensive systems, and you now have 30 seconds to return to the minimum safe distance of... Wait. Curious. Yes, indeed. After all these years. Greetings, humans, and welcome to Installation 04. Ignore prior warnings, and please continue. I have disabled defensive systems to allow your approach, but you must not exit your ship once you have arrived at the designated landing center. This ring contains significant dangers, and even with your assumed legacy, I must verify the presence and pitch of your gauge before allowing full access. We have much to discuss, humans. I have been away far too long. You have been away far too long.
Captain Keyes.
Good to see you, Master Chief. Things aren't going well. Cortana did her best, but we never really had a chance.
A dozen Covenant superior battleships against a single Halcyon-class cruiser. With those odds, I'm content with 3, make that 4 kills. Sleep well?
No thanks to your driving, yes.
So you did miss me.
Report!
It must have been one of their boarding parties. I'd guess an antimatter charge.
Ma'am! Fire control for the main cannon is offline!
Captain, the cannon was my last offensive option.
All right, then. I'm initiating Cold Protocol Article 2. We're abandoning the Autumn. That means you too, Cortana.
While you do what? Go down with the ship?
In a manner of speaking. The object we found, I'm gonna try and land the Autumn on it.
With all due respect, sir, this war has enough dead heroes.
I appreciate your concern, Cortana, but it's not up to me. The protocol is clear. Destruction or capture of a shipboard AI is absolutely unacceptable, and that means you're leaving ship. Lock in a selection of emergency landing zones, upload them to my neural lace, and then sort yourself for a heart transfer.
Aye, aye, sir.
Which is where you come in, Chief. Get Cortana off this ship. Keep her safe from the enemy. If they capture her, they'll learn everything. Force deployment, weapons research, Earth.
I understand.
The Autumn will continue evasive maneuvers until you initiate a landing sequence. Not that you'll listen, but I'd suggest letting my subroutines handle the final approach.
Excellent work, Cortana. Thank you. Are you ready?
Yank me.
Good luck, Master Chief.
Your architecture isn't much different from the Autumn's.
Don't get any funny ideas.
I don't keep it loaded, so you'll have to find ammo as you go. Get moving, Master Chief. There's nothing you can do here.
We need to get going, Chief. We need to get off the ship before it's completely overrun by Covenant. Keep your head down! There's 2 of us in here now, remember? Those Marines could use some help, Chief. Do what you do best.
I'm going in.
Let's get on! Could be in. Got to be That can't be all of them.
All right. All clear over here. I'll find the bastard.
This way.
Let's find them.
Combat teams on deck 7 and 8. Fall back to secondary defensive position.